We are back finally after 4.5 hours of breaking down these fish. Um, yeah, my son says to me while I'm getting started, "Hey, Dad, you might want to save your recording of your character breaking down the fish because people like to see it when you actually get the perfect row and whatnot." I was like, huh, well, I guess if there's some audience that wants to see that, I would save it. And when I was getting down to the last few hundred here, I was like, been playing my Spotify in the background, so I really can't use any of that footage. So the breaking down of the last few hundred fish here is for those people who want to see the fish actually being broke down and the character glow gold and everything from obtaining the perfect row. Um, this was a mind-numbing process. Um, if it wasn't for sitting here listening to music and talking to some of my friends, um, I'd have fell asleep at this probably an hour and a half into it. But special thanks to my friend Mel there in Texarkana for staying up all night with me while I was refining fish. Such a joy there, yeah. Um, but while I was doing this refining too, because it only actually requires your thumb hitting the X button, which I think I've contracted carpal tunnel syndrome from just sitting here pushing this X button over and over and over again like this. But was doing some reading, and it's looking like it says that the odds are one perfect row for every 200 fish. We started out with 7,804 fish, so if we just round that down to 7,800, that would give us 39 stacks of 200. I don't know how much perfect row I've gotten so far, but to be honest, I would probably be happy if I got 20, 25 from what I've seen my character glow whenever you acquire it. But I wasn't in here in the room the whole time while I've been doing this process. I've been walking about the house. Like I said, I've been on the computer, just kind of in and out. But this is not looking very good for the odds. Just saying. But we'll find out here shortly. Like I said, you started watching me breaking down this first stack of 200 here, and yeah, nothing thus far. I also broke down some ore, some raw wood, and some raw silk. So we'll get to look and see how much we got out of those as well. Um, so not only is working on the achievement mind numbing, but processing all the fish afterwards is equally as mind numbing. Um, just to give you an idea, a few places to be prepared to spend the longest time in. Cole Harbor, it's all slaughter fish. So if you get all of them, all 12 right there out the gun, you did good. It took me about 3 days in Cole Harbor. Um, it took me about 2 days in Reaper's March for the slaughter fish because there's only two locations in Reaper's March that have the foul water. So that was a pretty big pain in the butt. Pretty much any of your locations that have very few spots to fish for a certain type of fish is going to be a pain in the hole. Uh, Yeah, you can see this is pretty horrible right here. If you like if you like going for the achievements in the games, I'd say stay away from this one because it might kill your drive to get achievements, because this is just basically 2 years in the works. Um, it's 4 o'clock in the morning here, so 4:12. Um, so I doubt anybody's actually watching me broadcast. No, there's nobody actually watching me broadcast. So, oh, there we go. We got a perfect row right there. Um, so if you have any questions, I'm glad to answer any of them for them. You can either put them here on my channel, or you can send them to my PSN uh, chat. I mean, it's either way. Just mashing away at a button. This is just wow. Yeah, for these two fairly boring videos, I'll definitely upload a bit of action. I actually soloed one of the world bosses in Reaper's March on my sorcerer today. I didn't think I'd be able to do. I do it quite often on my Templar, but not so much on my sorcerer. I mean, he's running around in light armor and all. That's kind of craziness, I thought. But I'll upload that bit. Give a something interesting to watch. A little more action anyway. I don't know about more interesting. We'll say a little more action packed. Once we're done here, I won't even back all the way out to the main screen. I'll just back out one step and go into my craft bag straight from there, so we don't see on screen until we actually look. Oh, look, there's another perfect row. So we can see at the same time, so there's no kind of a surprise for you, and I'll be equally surprised because it won't flash on my screen. When we started, I already had 9 wax and 12 temperament alloys, so that was already in the bag. We get to see what came of that stuff. Didn't have any of the legendary material for the wood. remember, before you attempt this achievement, to stock up on bait. And I mean stock up. You're going to need easily 5 to 10,000 of each bait type. Because now you got to remember, you get your 2 fish from each fishing hole, but you also get the wet gunny sacks, and then all the new stuff that was added in for housing, which I don't know why you want a bunch of seashells and coral and fishes to put in your house, but okay, teach their own. But all that takes your bait too, so. Item not ready. You're wondering why you see that keep rolling on my screens, because I'm mashing the button faster than what I probably should. I mean, you get good at that speed. Oh look, I've got mail. I feel like special ed. Yay, got mail. And to think, I actually entertained the idea of broadcasting this entire process. Yeah, no, y'all would have hated me. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that Aaron guy ever again. He's putting some craziness up. Viral says I'm insane for even attempting this achievement. Yep, I'm just not feeling good that we're gonna have a whole ton of perfect row here. I mean, if we've got more than 25 or 30, I'll be like surprised, like really surprised. Getting down to it now. I mean, if you stop and think about it, I don't know about the North American server, but I know here on the EU server, Perfect Row goes for 20k for one. So, I mean, you know, that's not bad. So if I only got 20, that's a little over, you know, that's right, what, 400,000 gold, yeah. Not bad at all. Or we can go the other route, turn it into ambrosia. So that would give us, I don't know, how much is the last time? I think the last time that I saw, oh, there's another perfect row. How much the Pajik ambrosia was going for? I think it was like 5,000 for one, and you get 4 out of each, so that would give you about 40. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Turn it into the new Ethereal ambrosia. Those go for 35,000 a pop. Of course, as you've probably noticed, I don't need ambrosia myself, so I'll probably never have to level again. Oh, there's another perfect row. Okay, yep, and don't forget when you go fishing to have your fish eye rye. Let you know what you're fishing for. So let's go over to our craft bag. Okay, so I had 12 tempered alloys. We're sitting at 30 now, not bad. Had 9 of the wax, so got 10 of those there. Of course, our kudos aren't going to change because there's no refining to that. Okay, coming up on the materials now. Well, we've got 12K fish. Oh wow. Holy cow. Was not expecting that. 77 perfect row. Wow. The odds are way off. I don't know if I just got super lucky or what, but wow, 77. That'll be some gold making there. And we got 11 rosin. So all in all, not too horrible of an outcome, but yeah, wow. Have a party for that one. So let's oh yeah, the wet gunny sacks. I didn't empty those. That takes care of those, which really didn't give us anything that was noteworthy there. Kind of crap. Let's see what the mail is. Oh, it's a notification. No mail, really? No, nobody loves me. Okay. Well, this is probably one of my shorter videos now. I've only got some videos in there that are 10-15 seconds long. But, like I said, if you had any questions about the fishing achievement, where I found difficulties or whatever and whatnot that I didn't cover, feel free to leave a comment here, or like I said, you can look me up on the PSN. The name is the same, just Aaron1. But I'm going to go to bed now because it is now 4:30 in the morning.